Hello, my name is Christina. Welcome to the channel. I wish I could say this month flew by and I can't believe it's already February, but honestly, January felt like a year. It really did. So welcome to the February setup in my A56 ring cloth and paper foundations planner. This is in color cortado. The stickers I'm using today are from Rosie. Since Valentine's Day is this month, and without going wild with the sticker decor, these I think are just gorgeous. The stickers were a freebie. They came with my order. I wish I had more. I'm probably gonna put in an order here soon. Because I only have a few, so I'm just going to use them sparingly. In addition to that, I have these dot stickers from the Happy Planner. The plan is to use the darker pink stickers. I'm not quite sure for what, because that too, I only have a couple left. And then last but not least is the icon stickers from Rosie. These are new. I mean, I did use them last month, but I'm still figuring out how to use them in my planner. I also have these cloth and paper icon stickers, but I'm not even sure I'll use these. These are new. They're just in my stash, and I figured I might use these. I'm just gonna keep them here in case I do. This pack comes with a meal icon, cleaning, delivery, laundry, and appointment icons. So first thing I want to do is pop a sticky note in my future log right next to February and fill out my plans for the book club I host. I did this last month, and I think it's a great reminder for what I have planned, but also like a neat way to track. So at the end of the year, I can see what I did for book club, who hosted, and what activities we did. This cloth and paper page flag is in the color Angora. I picked this shade because it matches the gray on the insert. This insert is also from Rosie, and it's a perpetual calendar. So you see the month in a vertical monthly overview instead of a traditional bird's eye monthly overview. Hopefully that makes sense. So the gray sections on this insert are the weekends, and I think these page flags fit right in. This page flag is transparent, so you need a special pen to avoid any smudging, because if you used a gel pen or a ballpoint pen, it will most likely smudge. However, if you use an oil-based pen, it will instantly dry. So the one I'm currently using is the Uni Pin, P-I-N, in a 01 nib. I'm keeping the future log out so I can reference that for setting up my monthly overview. I mentioned earlier that I was still figuring out how to use these icon stickers, and I think I figured it out. For reminders. So for bills, maybe someone's birthday, a task. Like for me, I like to remind myself when to water my plants. I am terrible at taking care of my plants. I used to be so good at it. They've been neglected since I had my son. I even have the self-watering pots, so you don't have to water your plants every week, but you still have to fill up the pot every 2 weeks, every 2 to 3 weeks. So that's where that reminder comes in. So yeah, these icon stickers for anything that is a reminder. And I also like to write my reminders towards the bottom of the box. I want to take up only a part of the box, because what if the week of I want to plan a play date or a date night? I want most of the space. I need that space to record that event. So using my icon stickers as reminders is something that I recently learned. So after I recorded this video, I think in this video I used the dark pink dot stickers for bills, but from here on out, I'm only using the icon stickers for things like that. I don't know what it is. Like, if I thought I was in my functional era last year, I'm deep in it now. I am just like, I notice every 6 months to a year, I am like heading in that direction where like one day it's just going to purely be functional, no stickers, because I feel myself not gravitating towards stickers. Like my monthly overview would be covered in stickers. It must be part of my planner evolution, because even though I am an aesthetically driven person, you don't need a ton of stickers for it to be pretty. Sometimes a little pop of color here and there does the job. Also, since I don't have many Rosie stickers, the plan is to only use these for my monthly overview, not the weekly. So my weekly overview section is another story. Like my stickers normally match my weekly setup, but to be honest, that too. I have not felt inclined in using my stickers for the weekly setup. And a big part of that has to deal with the fact that most of my stickers are from cloth and paper, and cloth and paper dot stickers are made for cloth and paper inserts, meaning the size of the dot fits on the line. I can't remember exactly, but it's either too big or too small for the line. So I have not been using stickers too much in my weekly overview, but you know what? I kind of like it this way. I think it's fun, like for me to share my process, like how I stay productive in a healthy way and how I balance work life and mom life with the help of my planner. Honestly, I think that's the content I want to share on here. I mean, I think it's still cool creating pretty spreads and stuff like that, but I just don't think it's for me right now. And I've been saying that. I probably sound like a broken record. It's just not for me right now. I like watching people on YouTube create these pretty spreads, but that's just not me. For me personally, I just do not have the time. And when I do have spare time, I like to use that time to journal, which is great for my mental health, spiritually. And then I love to just whip out my planner and plan out the next day. So it doesn't leave time to think too much about how my planner looks. I'm returning the future log and then taking out my quarterly goals, and I'm going to use that to reference for my monthly goal section. Now, my monthly goals for February are very similar to January. I still have my workout goals, like take a workout class. I'm bumping up my weekly workouts to 3 times a week. Last month was twice a week. And then my steps are now 7K steps a day versus 5K. So with a goal of 7K steps, that means I have to put more of an effort to get my steps in, because with 5K, I feel like I hit that easy with just simply cleaning the house, chasing after my son, taking him to the park, going to Costco. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that the weather is a bit warmer so we could go out for a morning walk. We did that in January, every now and then, but not as much as I would have liked. Like, I remember last year in the fall, and even when it got cold in December, we were still going out on 2-mile walks every morning. The problem is when it's below 40 degrees, we can still go on a walk, but it just can't be a 2-mile walk. Or maybe I just need to push the walk to later in the day when it's warmer. But yeah, I have my usual date night reminder and play dates for the month. I also added a haircut/hair dye. You won't believe it, but I have not cut my hair since a year ago. I think I cut my hair in February for the Taylor Swift concert, and I just never went back. It's mainly because my hair is not growing as fast as before, and that might have something to do with having a baby. And then also just the way that my girl cut my hair. I mean, the way that she cuts it, it still looks beautiful as it grows out. So when it's growing out, I don't feel the need to have to go in every 6 weeks. That's why I love her so much, because I can go in every 6 months to a year and get a haircut. But I do want to dye my hair because I found a gray. I found my first gray hair. Well, technically it's not gray. It's super, super light. I had my sister check and she's like, it doesn't look gray. But I'm like, no, it's a gray in disguise. And then I think about it like with how old I am. And then my older friends telling me that they didn't get their first gray until they were like 34, 35. And I'm there. So makes sense why I found a gray this year. Yeah, it's just a matter of time, really. So yeah, I'm gonna go in for the first time to cover up this one single gray hair. The monthly setup is pretty bare bones, usual. This is how it normally looks at the start of the month. Anywho, I'm coming out with the cozy planning episode on Thursday. I'll see you all then. Bye.